Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and talk about my favorite YouTubers. I know Jen Loves Reviews is doing a really great job of breaking down really popular, very interesting, very true to themselves. So yeah, it inspired me to do this video, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm just going to quickly give you guys a rundown of my favorite YouTubers and why I love them so much, or why I started watching them, or obviously a lot of YouTubers kind of just popped up in my feed, and it took me a video or two to kind of fall in love with him. But yeah, I feel like a lot of these YouTubers are underrated and definitely deserve a bigger following. I haven't mentioned any of the really big ones that at least I don't think so. But I don't really follow too many of the bigger YouTubers. I'll occasionally watch someone like Laura Lee or Manny MUA, Kathleen Lights, but honestly, they're not my favorite. I don't pull towards them a lot. I'll just do an occasional video, but some of the most die-hard people that I follow are on this list, and I want to mention them today, and I absolutely love them and adore them, and I haven't been able to stop watching them. Nothing that they've done kind of has made me want to stop watching them. They're just so true to themselves, and I enjoy their content. They're funny, they're sweet, they're kind, spread a message of positivity. They're not problematic or involved in any kind of drama or anything like that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Sorry for the long intro. Thank you guys so much again for watching this video, and make sure you guys like this video if you like it, and let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next from me. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Starting off with one of my OG forever. This is the first person I started watching. It's Taylor Wynn. That used to be That Taylor. The reason I started watching YouTube in general and period was because I had oily skin, or really bad oily skin, years ago. I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago when I really started getting into makeup, and I had no idea what to wear on my oily, acne prone skin. And I needed something that would hold all day, hold up to my oils, kind of minimize and control my oils, but wouldn't break down, wouldn't look ugly and cakey and gross, or I just needed tips and information. And that's when Taylor Wynn was kind of going through her acne journey as well, and she was she was uploading a lot of acne and oil control videos and tips. So that was the reason that got me towards her, and she was the first YouTuber I subscribed to and really watched intensely. Now her skin has changed. If you guys are a fan of Taylor Wynn as well, she has more natural, normal to drier skin, and I still have combo oily. I'm mostly oily with a little bit of dryness around my mouth, but so we don't have the same skin needs anymore, but I still love her content because she's still very genuine and nice to hear her talk, hear her tips, and I almost kind of see her like a friend now, kind of. I love what she has to say and how she says it, and just her reviews and everything. Even though if they don't apply to my skin type anymore, I do still enjoy her reviews and her perspective and just hearing what she has to say about products. So even though I was never even a pale skin person either, she has great reviews on pale skin products too. So even though we have nothing really in common anymore, I still love her videos, I still love her content, and I still have to watch whatever she uploads. I love her Foundation Fridays. Those are the best. Her 15 days of foundation. Again, they don't apply to me anymore, but I still love watching them. I just love her reviews and the amount of detail she goes into them. So I love you, Taylor Wynn. You're the best. Okay, moving on. My next favorite that I've been watching for a really long time is Juicy Jazz. If you guys haven't watched her, she's a Latina, like me. She's really sweet, and she always does a lot of skincare and vlogs and family vlogs and what I'm doing at home vlogs. She's very personal, but still knows where to draw a line. She's very just friendly and kind and unproblematic. And she does more have like my skin type, so I feel like that's kind of where I went searching for someone new, and she kind of had really good advice there. We don't always agree on the same products though, which is interesting, even though we have a really similar skin type and even tone down to her shades. Like her shades are very similar to mine, not always exact same, but pretty close. So usually I can take her foundation recommendations and the shade and kind of get somewhere close to find my products that I need for my skin. But like, it's so funny because we have a really similar skin type, but I don't like the powders that she likes, so it's really funny to see that. Every skin is different, but I love, love, love every other type of review she puts out there. I just know that when she recommends a powder or something, I can't always like trust it will work for me, even though I trust her and her reviews. I just can't trust that it'll work for me, just because the powders that seem to have worked for her never work for me. So but everything else, like cheeks and bronzers and, you know, brow and stuff like that, I really do love her reviews on that like aspect. And I just love her, like, again, like Taylor Wood, I just see them like as friends now. I just love seeing their content and what they put out. And she's very drugstore friendly. She doesn't try to push anything high end, is what I love. She's sort of like me. I do really love drugstore and more affordable products. I do have some pricier, more expensive products, but I do really love my drugstore faves, just because I love just being budget friendly and just saving money, of course. Who doesn't love saving money? So next up, I'm kind of going by like how long I've been following them. So next up is Andrea Mitigliano. I have a list, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down. Andrea Mitigliano, she's also sort of like my go-to girl for products for my face, because she has more of an oily face. She doesn't, I don't think she has combo, I think she has just oily. But for that same reason, I've been able to love her products and love her recommendations, and I do really love her recommendations. Everything she has like recommended to this point, like powders and foundations, I've kind of been on the same page with. Another thing is she actually got me hooked on this bronzer by The Balm, but I bought this per her recommendation and I absolutely love it. It's my holy grail. I can't put it down. Same with the e.l.f. bronzer. If she suggests another bronzer, I'm gonna go out and buy it, just because we have the same exact like bronzer preference, which is so funny. Also, into taking that into consideration, it's so funny how I love a lot of her recommendations, but no two people are alike. I really don't like her blush recommendations because she likes more shimmery, glowy blushes, and I don't. I have really textured skin, and I like something that's a little more smoothing. Yeah, I still like highlighter, but I feel like blush, shimmer blushes don't really flatter me and don't look good on me. They look great on her though. I don't know how she pulls them off, or she just doesn't care. She just likes the look. I don't know, but I don't like a shimmery blush for myself. But I just find it so funny that even though we can be on the same page about a lot of things, because we have similar skin tone types, similar skin types, she's also more fair than I am, so shades and stuff like that don't work, but similar skin types and preferences, I can usually take her word on a lot of products. The only thing is that she usually likes more matte, super matte, full coverage foundations. I'm more of a matte velvet, a little natural dew, so we're kind of on different scales there. So if she's usually recommending something that's super matte, I'll kind of stay away from that, but if she's talking about something that's more natural, I will definitely pick it up, because I trust her suggestions on complexion and, you know, cheeks, other than blushes, obviously, because we don't have the same blush type, which is fine. You know, it's okay to, you know, you have to take the information people are giving you and applying it to what works for you. So I love her bronzer preferences. They have worked for me in the past, but, you know, she tells me, you know, that her blush preferences are shimmery, glowy blushes, and I know I don't like those, so I know I'm not gonna buy them, you know, so it's fine, you know, but I just take that information. I love to hear it, but I just know that that wouldn't work for me, so, and I won't buy it for me. But if she were to suggest a bronzer, a new bronzer that she really, really loves, I would have to pick it up, because I love every bronzer she's suggested so far, and they've worked for me. So I'm trying to like give you as much information as I can about her. Oh, she's super sweet, unproblematic, and just kind, and very neutral. Oh, and she's also only vegan makeup, which I think is really, really nice. Vegan and cruelty free, it's all she does on our channel. So if you ask, unfortunately, her to do anything on like Wet n Wild or Physicians Formula that are no longer cruelty free, in her opinion, I still think that they're cruelty free, in my opinion. Just based on the information, you know, whatever. You make your own judgment on that. But she doesn't feature them on her channel, just like every other non-cruelty free, like Estee Lauder and all of those non-cruelty free brands. She does not feature them on her channel. So if you're looking for someone who does only cruelty free and vegan makeup, she's a great source of information. So I love her. She's incredible. Goodness, I'm trying to go. Okay, another one that I've been watching for a really long time is OMG Lashes. I think I've been watching her for 2.5, 3 years now. Yeah, she's a smaller channel, and she's like a darker Latina. I kind of like her for more of like those darker skin options, because a lot of the people that I follow are significantly more fair than I am. So I really love all of her recommendations just for like deeper skin tones, deeper Latina skin tones, and our undertones and stuff like that. So I think she has a similar skin type to me as well, oily / combo, I'm pretty sure. So I love all of her primer and foundation recommendations. She has a lot of tip information. That's kind of another thing I like about her. She has like a lot of how to do your nails at home, you know, how to do your eyeliner, how to, you know, a lot of tips and tricks videos, hints, and just stuff that will help you do your makeup easier. She does a lot of that. And she also does like BoxyCharm reviews and just affordable makeup looks, drugstore makeup looks, a ton of those. She does makeup. She has a little mini series, Makeup Mondays, super cute. She also, oh my goodness, one of her big things that intimidates me, she does a lot of color. So if you're looking for someone that does a lot of color, but a more of affordable price, doesn't kind of break the bank with more of those high-end expensive brands for color, I would follow her. She's super colorful, very pretty eye looks, and very step-by-step informational stuff on that. She's still one of the few YouTubers that does tutorials on eye looks and stuff like that. So I really recommend OMG Lashes. She's, again, really sweet, unproblematic. I love her. She's having a baby. She's currently pregnant. It's such a beautiful process. She's kind of been sharing little bits about it. So she's just a great person to follow, very sweet. So, okay. Now, these have been more, I've been following them more recently. Actually, not true. Raw Beauty Kristi. I've been following her for about 2 years now. So she was like the most recent before my most recent. So, Raw Beauty Kristi, I think I saw her just a little bit before the whole Jaclyn Hill lipstick gate thing. I had been watching her for a little bit, but I wasn't super into her that much at that point. It wasn't until after that I kind of really appreciated the honesty and the realness that she brought in that video. It made me respect her that much more because she kind of put a lot on the line to get information out there to people. I know a lot of people were talking about it, but I loved her like little microscope thing and just her breakdown of stuff and of information. And kind of the follow-up and kind of what she learned from that video and that experience, the negativity, the positivity, the support, and all of that made me kind of respect her more as a person. And then I kind of started getting more into her videos, and I kind of like loved her sense of humor. She's super funny and goofy and silly, and she kind of reminds me of myself of that, except she's more not scared to be herself on camera. And I feel like when I'm being goofy or silly or weird, I'm a little more like, no one wants to see that. No one wants to hear that. Like, you're not funny. Like, shut up. I'm like that about myself. So, I really respect and admire that she can be genuine, real, and funny, and hilarious, and not scared of being goofy and herself. So, So after Raw Beauty Kristi, I had like I feel like I had enough people I followed, and then I really felt like my collection of subscribers and people I watched was pretty full. And I occasionally, like I said, watched, you know, a few of the bigger ones here and there just to kind of get out of my routine of the same people. But one person that popped up on my feed and I thought was really interesting was I don't want to butcher, okay, Whitney Hendricks. Her videos are about anti-consumerism and us trying to get out of that routine of always having to buy the newest and best products coming out, the trends, the, you know, weekly releases and stuff like that, of how we can kind of create the collection we need and kind of stop where we're good, where we have everything we need. And we need to like kind of how we can put the brakes on constantly buying so many products all the time, though I'm kind of doing a terrible job myself. But I love her perspective and her tips and just her way of thinking. It kind of woke me up and, you know, it made me kind of think of how I've kind of played into that trends of overbuying, overspending, and, you know, curating collections of stuff I don't need. Or that I'm never going to get to, because I'm only one face, and honestly, there's no way I'm going to use all this makeup that I have. But I do love her information on anti-consumerism and her tips of how to kind of get out of that rut we're feeling of buying everything all the time and all the new releases and having that FOMO if you're missing out, like you're not going to get it on limited edition stuff. And just, I love her, like, her whole bases and series and information. I really do. I feel like she's really breaking the content barriers of what everyone else does and kind of making her own new style of a channel that's still about makeup, but she's just creating really good content and just providing people information and good tips on how to be more financially educated about our purchasing and stuff like that. So I love Whitney Hendricks. She's so smart. I love her. She's just she's a total badass though too. So just keep that in mind. She doesn't care about pissing people off, so it's kind of funny. All right, another one is Jen Loves Reviews. I love her because I feel like she is so different than the usual YouTuber we see, and she just really tries to put out really good content and information for us to make really educated purchases based on like either ingredients or controversies, and kind of keeps us in the loop of what's going on in makeup. She even has what's new in makeup. It's a weekly little informational newscast style video. She really tries to, she really does her research and tries to give everybody as much information as she can. She really dedicates a lot of time into her content, and I really feel like she also has brought something new and different to the channel, or to YouTube, that no one else has brought, and I really love that about her. She's really genuine, and she's not there to please anybody or, you know, kind of be friendly with brands. She's out there to get the truth out for us and kind of give us the best information she can. And I just feel like she's the most, like, real, like, down to earth. She has a very mom vibe. Like, she cares about everybody and makes sure that everyone's represented and stuff like that. So really sweet. She's unproblematic. I love her. She's really good to follow. I don't know what else I can say about her, but like, I love her. Oh, I also love her declutters. She like really declutters, and I love watching them, sitting them through them. Those are really fun. Allie Glines. I like hers. She doesn't even have the same skin type as me. I think I just really enjoy her videos because she has very aesthetic videos, and she does the most beautiful natural looks. She doesn't go over the top. They're very wearable and cute. So when I feel like I need that kind of inspiration, I love watching her channels. She doesn't do any eyeliner like ever, which is crazy. Like I don't do a lot of eyeliner. I'm doing it today, but I really don't use much eyeliner. And I feel like her and I have that in common. I like more cute, soft looks, and she does too. So that's kind of why I follow her style. And she loves a lot of affordable and drugstore as well. So, and she has the most beautiful lashes. Like she has like lashes like mine, but without fake lashes. Like she has really cute lashes. So, I love Allie Glines. Oh, and she also has her own makeup storage line. Oh my god, so cute. You guys have to check it out. But yeah, she created this these like packing zipper like makeup containers for traveling. I have the full set. I can't it's like buried under stuff right now, so I can't show it to you guys, but it's a really cute set. I'm not sure if, I think it's like sold out, but she is working on a restock and dates and stuff. Make sure you follow her page if you guys are interested in something like that. But I love that she, for her line, she didn't do like immediately makeup. She thought of something new and different and curated her own like travel set. So thank you, Allie. That was really, it's really cute, and you guys have to check it out. So let me try to go down the line in order, and I'm trying to remember. Okay, Jen Phelps. Jen Phelps used to be a Beauty Addiction. She did a lot of, she does do a lot of dupe videos, like duping palettes, duping looks, color stories, and all that stuff. So I really love her channel because of that. That's kind of where I started watching her. I actually started following her on Instagram first, and then I found her on YouTube, and I love her duping videos. Those are like my favorite. She has like weekly hauls and stuff like that. I don't watch those as much, but I like her because she's kind of like a trend mood for dupes. So it's really, really cool and neat to watch her channel. Because she just has so much dupes. She'll like post swatches, like comparison swatches, so she'll show you like real dupes for dupes, and she kind of explains formulas and stuff. So I really, really love her opinion on that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, she's more of a dry normal skin type as well, so I can't take her foundation or cream preferences, but I'm just there for the eyeshadow dupes anyways. That's my favorite part. I love finding affordable dupes for eyeshadows or blushes and stuff like that. So that's why I love her channel. So Jen Phelps, she's the dupe girl. I love her. So these other, I don't want to like just list them because I want to give you a little bit of why I like each one. But so Beauty Bean, I've just recently, I think it's been like a month or two, just during quarantine, I started following her. She does really colorful, bright looks. I don't know what pulls me into her looks. I don't even do looks like her, or even close or remotely close, or I couldn't pull them off myself, I don't think. But they just look so beautiful on her, and she's so genuine and sweet, and like, I love watching her reviews and stuff. She has like 3 looks, 1 palette. I haven't watched any of those, but that's a really neat concept, and I want to get into those, but I haven't been on YouTube much. I've been creating for YouTube way more than I've been on YouTube, but the few videos that I've watched from her, she's so creative. I instantly subscribed. I love her content. I loved her lip gloss review one, or going through her lip gloss collection and stuff like that. That was a really good video. I do highly recommend that one. I don't know, she's like a new favorite, and I can't get enough of her. So then Robert Welsh. I think everyone knows about Robert Welsh by now. He is a professional makeup artist, and he's kind of been going through a phase of makeup artist reacts video. Those are so funny. Like, he critiques, but he's not rude about it. I mean, he can be rude a little bit, just to like a comedic extent, not so much being rude, like mean rude. Just like in his criticism, he's a little like ouch, you know. But he's super funny and really easy to watch. He has tons of personality that kind of comes through the camera, and it feels like you kind of know him. He seems kind of cool and chill. So Shelby Wilson. Okay, so Shelby Wilson, again, she's not somebody that has the same skin type as me, and she's more recent. I've been following her but for about 5 months or something like that, like less than a year for sure. I love her style of doing makeup. She's very like cream and natural, and I love those kind of looks. I feel like it's harder for someone like me to pull those off because of my oily skin. But she has the best techniques for like natural makeup looks. Like, that's why I love her channel. Like, I can't find anyone else that kind of has that kind of technique and like teacher style of how to do your makeup in the most natural way. No matter how she does her makeup or the tips she uses in the different products, it looks, it's gonna sound rude, but it looks similar but still different enough, and it still looks super natural. Like, how do you get a look to look super natural like that on your skin? And of course she has videos breaking down her techniques and stuff and how she gets there. So that's why I love Shelby Wilson. She's kind of like a breath of fresh air in the sense of like just very natural skin like looks. You know, doesn't do anything extreme, very soft, very everyday, beautiful natural looks. So Shelby Wilson, you guys gotta follow her. Oh my goodness, this list. I'm trying. Jessica Braun. Okay, I've actually been watching Jessica Braun for like about a year now. I love her just because she's kind of goofy and silly and funny. I love her Amazon review videos. I love her like kind of like bringing it into the family sort of thing, like her family vlogs and stuff like that. Just honestly, I just love her shopping reviews. I feel like she's so real, and I think her coffee addiction is kind of weird. And how she has to like let you know how many cups of coffee she's had that day. I think it's kind of funny, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe people actually love coffee that much. She's super obsessed with coffee. I think it's funny. Yeah, I like more of her like lifestyle videos. She has a ton of those on her channel. Her YouTube, oh my gosh. I mean her Amazon recommendation videos, her like wardrobe, her declutters are really nice. She's very trying to get into that same thing I mentioned with Whitney Hendricks, the whole anti-consumerism thing. She's trying to kind of hold back from creating this excessive collection and just hoarding makeup, which I think is really good. I do understand how for some people that can kind of get kind of boring, but I still love her videos. I don't care if she's using the same 5 products. She still shows different ways of how to use the same product multiple times for multiple looks and stuff like that. So I think she's really thorough in that aspect. And I love she doesn't do any kind of colorful looks. Again, she's kind of like me in the sense very natural wearable looks. So that's kind of what I kind of lean towards and what I want from other people, and she is that. She's very natural, beautiful looks. She does a beautiful eyeliner look. I don't know how she gets her eyeliner to be so perfect, but I love her. I love her reviews. I love her content, her honesty. She seems so friendly and kind. I love her. Jessica Braun. She used to be Jam Beauty 89. Yeah. So I was following her before she changed over. So I guess it was over a year. And most recently, wait, last but not least, Smoky Glow. I started following Smoky Glow, I want to say like I think it's been about a year as well, but it was kind of like off and on because I thought she was she seemed kind of like a drama channel, but she's not a drama channel. I just love, her I don't care attitude about certain topics, and she kind of like does inform people. She's really biased on whatever opinion or side she's on, which is fine. It's fine to have an opinion, but I love her I don't care who I make mad, I'm gonna say my truth or what I believe, and I love that about her. So I don't always have to agree with her, which is, you know, everyone has their own opinion about everything. I do love that attitude and that vibe, and I do love that she's so different from everyone else you see on YouTube. Just like Jen Love Reviews, you know, she's a little bit older. Already forgot her channel, Smoky Glow, sorry. I knew who I was talking about, but like her channel name just escaped me. Smoky Glow, she's so different. Like, you don't see too many plus-sized beauties on YouTube or that are that big, you know. subscriber wise, you know, and I've loved all her success. She had a palette collab recently, which congratulations. I didn't get it just because it's not my color story. It's a lot of pinks and purples. That's very true to her, but it isn't true to me, you know. But that is so incredible for that opportunity that she had or whatever. But she is so like, I don't want to say opinionated because it's usually like an insult, but she's so true to her opinion, and she gives you her honest beliefs, and kind of gives you the breakdown of why she kind of made that determination. And also I feel like it's really important to kind of know what's going on in the world of beauty behind the scenes, and kind of also what led to this decision. It's not like I'm not going to talk about them, you know. Do tell me why. I feel like, well, part of me is nosy, right? But the other part is also like, so I can form my own opinion. Like if you were to tell me why you don't support this brand anymore, maybe I can make an opinion for myself, and I will. Like, I'm not, just because you're not going to do it, I'm not going to do it either. And Smoky Glow does that. Like, so she will very verbally explain why she's not supporting a brand, and she'll give you the reasons to why it led her to make the decision. And giving people that kind of information is very important for them creating their own opinion. So that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a long one. I love you guys so much. And let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. And do recommend channels for me to watch. I would love to watch smaller channels or other channels that you guys think are underrated, that don't have the following that they deserve or whatever. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys.